What's going on, guys? This is our second episode today. We're doing back-to-back. We just finished reviewing Better Call Saul, the season finale episode, and we talked about the whole season. And we are now going to talk about the docu-series on ESPN, The Last Dance, on the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, the whole thing. I remember when the trailer came out, it was like last year, right? That everybody was talking about it. Everybody was super excited about it. And they released it early. You know, I'm assuming it's due to the pandemic. There's nothing else going on TV.
Yeah.
So they released it early for us, which is awesome. They released the first 2 episodes, and I think it airs every week?
Like
every Monday or something?
Sunday, I think.
Sundays?
It's like 3 and 4.
Okay, so it's like 2 episodes every week. And today we're going to talk about episodes 1 and 2. We saw them yesterday, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, the team gave access to this film crew to just follow them around and document everything for the whole season, like in the locker rooms, everything. So far, the first 2 episodes are like 50 minutes long each episode?
It's like an hour.
An hour. We'll just say an hour. But it's great so far. I mean, they have everything that they talk about, there's raw footage of that. You know, so they're showing you Michael Jordan's college games. It's going deep into. They went into Scottie Pippen's backstory, Michael Jordan, of course. What happened? The drama going on with Jerry Krause and the GM of the Chicago Bulls at the time. There's a lot of drama there, and it's really interesting how, again, it's always like those higher up positions that are always affecting those good things. You know, Scottie Pippen, how he felt with the owner, with the GM, and he had an injury, and there was a lot going on in this show. And so far, it's been pretty great. What did you think? So far, at least.
Oh, that's good.
It's really well done. Like, they're teaming up with Netflix.
Yeah, and Netflix does good with that stuff.
Netflix
does good with those.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think they want to do one of the Warriors. Or something
really?
About the Warriors, but I think the team declined to do that.
Really?
They declined to show the footage. Like,
can you imagine they showed Draymond and Kevin Durant
fighting?
Yeah,
people were saying how funny that would have been to see like Draymond and KD like
calling him a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're too set. Like,
but I think they have one on Kobe.
Really?
I think somebody they want to do one on Kobe.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Kevin Durant seems too
sensitive. But again, I don't know.
That.
I think now they're gonna, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same like raw footage.
Yeah, because I mean, this is years of just everything. It was
so
well done.
They repeated like twice.
That's ridiculous. And then he retired and came back.
I think Michael Jordan said that after you watch it, you're gonna think he was like the worst teammate ever.
Yeah.
Because you kind of see it. He was like going in and his teammates like.
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't mess around.
But.
That's how they got there. You know,
what did he get?
You do get so far from the 2 episodes we've seen, you get such a good idea of Michael Jordan
and his winning mindset that he had. Like, he was on another level.
There was one scene that he was talking about when he was a rookie, and he was looking for his teammates, and he knocked on the door. They opened the door. They were all doing like there was cocaine.
I was surprised he said that.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know, and the whole team was there basically, and girls, and he was like, I'm out, like, and it kind of shows his mindset at the time because he could have, and he said that he just wanted to play basketball and just like do his thing and keep getting better, and it kind of just shows like that drive that he has, you know.
Hello, when the coach, the GM told him to pull him out of the game, and they were gonna win the game, they could have won, and it was for them to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he got upset that they finally told him to lose the game, basically.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not, like, he wants to win. He always wanted to win.
Yeah, he was never...
Like, think about it. That little management crap, they don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, he got injured. He broke something on his left foot. It was a bone.
It was like a top part of
the bone,
foot,
yeah.
But it was a very small part that
it's
was
hard to heal. It takes longer. And without the team knowing, he asked him if he can go back to college just to, like, do his stuff. Yeah. And without them knowing, he was playing 1v1s, then 2v2s, and he was gradually working out an hour.
5. That was badass.
He was gradually working out every day, an hour and a half a day, without the team knowing, and he healed. He healed himself.
That leg was stronger than the one that was non-injured.
Than the non-injured leg, and the team was like, "Wait, what?" And then he was, I think, ready for the playoffs. And that's when he was dropping
60
against the Celtics. They lost, but
it put his name out there. It wasn't Larry Bird. It was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and
dude, he watching those highlights. He was fucking sick, man. He was like just badass. Yeah. He was just badass as a player.
The documentary is so well done. I can't wait to see the other ones.
One of those games. How expensive.
That's what they were saying. Like there was kids in the documentary at the time. It's like what, 90s or something.
Yeah.
And the kids at the time were like, their parents would tell them, "Do you want gifts or do you want to go to see Michael Jordan in the game?" And the kids were like, "Oh, let's go see." Like a guy said, like if you didn't see Michael Jordan during that time, like you're missing out on a huge deal. And they said that Michael Jordan performed every night.
He never scored
because he knew that there was always new people there to watch him, and he wanted to show how good he was to every single. That's awesome, you know. And you don't see that. It's different.
I'm gonna throw some shade out there. Like basketball players now, you go play. Yeah. You go pay to go see a Clippers game. You got Kawhi Leonard bench because of load management.
Yeah, now you're worried about going to certain basketball games because players like to load manage.
And you know what? I give at least LeBron is doing that before the season ended, but he was doing that this year because he knows he's at the end of his career.
And people pay a lot of money to see you play. So he's trying to
show up now every game because he knows he's in his final stages.
Because with Michael Jordan, they said it like he knew every game for those people was an event.
Yeah. Was it who said was it? I don't know. I forgot who it was, but he never scored 10 points. Never.
He was always
always 30. Like he always put a show for every new person that was watching his games. And that's what it should be.
Now
you got all these new
before I remember we were gonna go to a Clippers game. I was like, I'm kind of. I don't know if it's worth it because then you're paying so much money, and then like Kawhi Leonard sitting out for load management, so it's like I just wasted my money. You're not even playing, so that's kind of like the difference.
Shaq and Charles Barkley, they shit.
They go off, they go off on
because because was it they said Shaq was saying a story once about how a basketball player would ride the train to the stadium
for the game
and go on the train back. Like they said, like don't give me that shit of.
Yeah, and they have there's great guests in the show. I mean, they have everyone talking about it. You know.
I wonder if Kobe was on it.
I don't know. Maybe in later episodes, maybe. But they had like Barack Obama.
Justin Timberlake came out in the trailer, but I don't know why Justin Timberlake.
And it's great, man. It's so well done. It's so well done. It gives you like so far in these 2 episodes. I just hope it doesn't decline. I don't think there's just too much footage. Notice we haven't even gotten into the meat of the season yet. We're only in the beginning of the season with Scottie Pippen's injury, and they're going into their backstories.
That sucked though. But it was kind of like his fault. He signed the contract.
He signed the back contract, but he wanted the money now rather than, you know.
But again, he look at his backstory though. You know, that was
so it's understandable.
Situation. But he couldn't risk it.
And I don't think the team was even able to change that contract. You can't.
7 years.
Yeah, that's mad.
But by the time his contract ended, they already won 6 rings.
That sucks. And he's older.
But someone posted a picture. He ended up getting paid though, like from Portland. He got he got his money in Portland though. Like he got his money.
Spoiler alert. I don't think they said it in the documentary.
That's not spoiler.
I'm kidding, obviously. But it's great so far, man. I mean, yeah, because it's going right now. It ended with like getting into Scottie Pippen stuff.
Cleaned up that salary. It was crazy. You look at those salaries now.
Yeah.
And people were saying that today's basketball, that's like easily a $200 million deal. Like,
you hear $7 million, $18 million. You're like a 7-year, $18 million. You're like, what?
Dude, that's how much a player gets
for nothing. Yeah, like and I love how honest this documentary has been so far. The docuseries, like Michael Jordan's being honest. He'll say things like, like Pippen was being selfish here, this and that, but he's also like, he was like my best teammate. I couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah, he said you can't say Michael Jordan without saying Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, it's a very honest. They were talking. I mean, the hard feelings between the team and the GM,
and showing how they were making fun of him.
There's footage of that showing the players like Michael Jordan taunting him, and like it's a very honest, raw docuseries.
Like, was it that I think Steve Kerr said like you had to give him a lot of credit because he did. I mean, but he got Scottie Pippen, he got
his ego, his emotions got to his head. Like he always felt he had to prove something, and he had that little man syndrome.
They had a little man syndrome.
It happens, you know. And I love how honest
when he got booed coming out. You thought that bothered him.
I love how honest this docuseries is, and there's raw footage.
And the mindset of GMs too. Like they're saying, okay, like these players are at the end of their career.
Yeah.
Now we gotta like rebuild.
But it's true. Jordan said you got to give them that chance to. They've been winning. Why would you? You know.
Yeah.
And now if you lose, then okay.
Because how old was Jordan in that 96?
He was still
in 30s, right? He must have been, 30s?
Still good.
Because he played, 13 NBA seasons?
He was still good.
I wonder what made him... I think he left... because he said he would never play without Phil Jackson. So I think when Phil Jackson was done...
So he did the baseball
another thing.
Yeah, why would you get rid of Phil Jackson?
Like, he said that, like...
and then they had Phil Jackson on. He was talking honestly about it, too. Yeah. And they were saying how that was...
Well, Phil Jackson...
Yeah, he's hardcore.
And I never forget that video. I was watching a Lakers game once, and it was Paul Gasol. He was playing soft, and Paul Gasol punched him in the chest. He's like, "Toughen up."
Yeah, he hit Paul Gasol in the chest. Yeah.
Yeah,
you said Paul Gasol hit him in the chest.
He's
like, "Hey, coach, come
on." I meant Phil Jackson punched him in the chest.
That's why that coach works with those. Yeah, He's
a winner and that's why Pat Riley was another one.
That GM screwed them over. I would saying it's his last, and that's why he's the one that called that season the last dance, because he knew after that season he was going to be gone, and
but I just don't
the team was probably going to break up after that because
and they lost Jordan, I think, after that, right?
Probably, and
because he didn't want to play with another coach.
Yeah,
Phil Jackson,
and it's great, man. It's so good. I mean, there's footage there, that's the thing. It's honest. There's footage there. You see Jordan making fun of the GM right there, and or how they treat their rookies.
And the training, how they're saying, like, when he first started, like, how he wanted to be, like, he looked for the best player
and he would go on after him. Not with his words, but by playing and being on him.
Because by words, he wasn't going to get, like,
yeah, because he was only a rookie, and...
Yeah, like, the player was, like, Scottie Pippen, and, like...
I know, I was like, Jesus.
Let's just show you how it is.
It's great so far, and I can't wait. I think it's, every Sunday?
I think every Sunday.
It's a great... I mean, it's as good as... we thought it would be or something so far. Hopefully, and I feel like there's a lot of footage there because they're showing us footage. I mean, real raw footage of everything.
And I like how Michael Jordan doesn't hold back or
they're all being honest. They're all being honest about it. I love that because they could pamper it up and be like, oh, it was the best. You know how it is. But this is like raw. Like, no, we argued about this. We argued about that. Scottie Pippen. When he was injured, he knew he was injured. He didn't want to do the surgery over the summer. He did it during the season. He was going to enjoy his summer because he was mad about not being paid. Like, all that is out there, and they're talking about it. Everybody, it's just honest.
And they still three-peated.
It's awesome, man.
So good. And you watch those clips of how fun it was. In the sense of how rough they were, like
Scottie Pippen dunked on that guy and pushed him on the ground.
And he walked over him and everything.
The NBA was tough back then. Yeah, it was different.
Those are like just tough players.
Yeah, that's prime. Yeah, because now you have like the James Harden, you fouled me at the 3-point line trick.
Yeah, like and once he got hit, and the announcers were making fun because he didn't get hit, and he was like.
Dude, it's acting like
he was like, dude, you didn't get hit.
It's a talent at that point.
Yeah, like, dude, you didn't get hit. Like, stop bitching. Like
it's a talent.
It's just oh my god, because it pisses me off because I hate this whole now the new trend is low management, and I hate that because now I can't even go to a basketball game.
You're scared
because I don't know if the best players you're gonna play that day.
There's a lot of money, man. People spend a lot of money,
and you're healthy. Like, I think that's what in the show at the Last Dance. Like, Michael Jordan, he's like, look, what the owner said? Oh, if you have a bad headache, I told you 9 of the pills was gonna.
Oh yeah, because so what happens is, it's so well done because it shows the GM side and the player side. Michael Jordan's just like, I just want to play, I don't care, but the GMs are like, look. The doctor said there's a 10% chance that you can get hurt again, and if you do get hurt again, it's like career ending. As a GM, I understand that they'd rather wait a little longer and not take that chance.
You know who went through that right now is the Zion Williamson. Williamson.
Oh, he's getting plenty of rest right now.
No, but I'm saying how he got injured. He was on minutes restriction, and they pulled him out when he was hot.
Yeah. It's the same exact thing here.
And he was mad because he could have won the game for them. And
it's the same exact thing because Jordan was like, I don't care because you guys are looking at it as a glass half empty. I'm looking at it as a glass half full. And I get that. But
it was a 90% chance you will be fine, 10% chance you'll get injured.
But the GMs were like, man, that's risky.
That's your franchise
That's your future,
player.
So it's in, they asked Michael Jordan, they're like, look, Michael, if you had a headache and I can give you this pill, and this pill said, 1 out of the 10 side effects is that it could kill you. Would you take
that's
it?
completely wrong.
What did he say?
It was like if I was to give you, I don't know.
Yeah, a pill.
Yeah, but,
And
but 9 of them would cure you, but 1 of them would kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying
you have
side
to take-
effects.
Oh, whatever. But it's the same concept that one of it, like, there's 10 possibilities. One of them is it'll kill you. That's the point he was making. And then Michael Jordan said, well, it depends on
how bad the fucking headache is.
Yeah, how bad the headache is.
Yeah.
So it kind of shows you his mindset there. So it's just, again, it's a great because it just shows you all the dynamics of a franchise like that. Like, this is the best team on earth.
And plus, too, he spent a long time in college basketball. He was there for a while.
And the coach told him to start going pro.
Yeah, because he was there for a while. He was, 3 years?
Yeah, on his junior year.
But back then, a lot of players, I think Shaq did the same thing. Shaq was in college for a while, too.
Yeah.
Before, because
very rare.
Jordan went, I think, a little earlier.
Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he would have.
Because he said after he hit that shot in college, that gave him the name and the confidence, and he started getting getting better.
Because he wasn't going to go.
That's why college is important, for basketball players at times. Sometimes you can be, I think Kobe and LeBron, they just straight from high school.
Yeah, but the problem.
It's very rare.
But the problem that in college is that it's like some players say that you get injured
in college and it's meaningless
because you don't get paid.
Yeah,
and you're not getting paid.
That's the tough part,
But I think Shaq, he went off once about that at college, because I think Shaq stayed and he played and.
Yeah, it's a great docuseries, guys. I really recommend it. So far, it's like a 10 out of 10 for me so far, these first 2 episodes. Just in general.
It's up there.
It's great. It's as good as we thought it would be. Definitely check it out. It's on ESPN.
I just wish, NBA didn't just go so soft now.
Yeah, I know.
Because even
watching this does make you miss
on the TNT, like Kenny Smith said, look, I can drop 50 on these people.
Yeah, it's true.
Because Shaq, he'll go off on these people. How soft they are.
Not necessarily. Shaq might, That's the crazy thing. He might offensive fouls or that's the thing. Or he might get 2 techs and he's out.
It's true because you look at James Harden, they call him the best scorer of all time. And it's not because I think they were saying, if you
tap his ankle, it's a foul.
You put him in the 80s, 90s era where you can check players. You can check them. He said that Harden ain't scoring on nobody. He's not scoring on no one. You're not scoring on nobody. Like Harden doesn't even drop 30 probably. Yeah. Because you talk about that Celtics team, Ian Larry Bird said we were tall, we were the biggest, baddest team.
At the time, if you were a big, tall team,
because back then it was more about 7-footers, centers. Yeah. And that's what you build your team around of. And until now, it's just different. Yeah. It
does make you you wish the NBA was kind of like that now.
Because there's times where players play like that, and the ref is like, no, stop it. That's it. Cut them off. Ejected. Yeah. What is it? A guy got a tech for staring down a player. He dunked the ball and he stared him down.
What's wrong with that? That's entertainment.
Because you're trying to start a fight or you're taunting.
Whatever.
And that's what people get so it's so soft. That's why the NBA does lose a lot of fans. That's why I'm getting kind of tired of the NBA.
We weren't even watching that much before.
Because every time I'm watching the Lakers,
somebody's always fouled, or the refs lately have been really messy.
Or it's always the free throw line. You're just watching the free throw line, just
you don't let things get good.
For example, LeBron, you can't. Yeah, he's strong, obviously, but you can't do any defense on him. Yeah. You tap the guy, he's like, oh.
Yeah, and the flopping situation, just all that.
It's funny because when LeBron misses a layup, he's like, yo, he found me. He's like, oh.
Yeah, they do the whole.
They're
good.
Hurt.
They're good too, man.
And it's dude, you didn't even get touched.
It's annoying.
Just play the game.
No.
But then, of course, in the final 10 seconds of the game, it's the guy gets smacked across the head and no foul.
It's not consistent.
It's just let him play rough, man. Just let him go back to that. I think the All-Star game was the closest thing we got.
Yeah, that last...
until ends the game on a free throw. Bullshit is that.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, but...
I just wish... I just miss that old school... Man, you can tell that when they play, they
we should look up some old school highlights when we get home.
No, but you can tell that back then, when they played, they were not fucking around. You can tell
it's just different.
Except about Dennis Rodman, the guy never got tired.
Yeah,
that guy would give 100%.
He was getting rebounds everywhere. Yeah,
just he never they'll never get tired.
Yeah,
that should show you how. Because think about them. They had basketball was all they had, and that was their way of showing it. You got Michael Jordan playing. That guy didn't take a day off. He said when he was in the cast, he hated it. He was anxious. He wanted to get back out there.
Yeah, that's rough. And it was a long injury. Like, it was going to take him some time.
And I think they were without, they were struggling. Yeah. And he came back, took him to the playoffs. AC.
Yeah. They lost to the Celtics, but...
Yeah, but he put his... But that guy his name...
It was a loaded Celtics,
yeah, but that got his name even...
Yeah, he dropped like 60.
63 on him.
Yeah. It's a great docuseries, guys. Definitely check it out. And
you see the Celtics players fighting with one another. Like, dude, I can't guard this guy.
Yeah, Walton, he didn't want to guard him. And again...
That clip that showed him, like, crossing up.
Yeah.
That crossover move. Like, it was just... That was,
so
like,
good.
NBA. Even, like, when Kobe came in. That was still the same way, but then recently, like, the past
lately,
few years...
all the shooters and stuff like that, it kind of changes.
Now it's all guard the shooters.
Yeah.
It's just the league got soft.
It's a great docuseries. And, it's like replaying on ESPN every day. Like, they have nothing else going on because that horse thing didn't really work out. That horse, yeah. So at least they have this to, like, get people...
But that was... It just shows you, like, what it is, like, in the locker room, how to win.
Yeah.
Like, whenever Michael Jordan, when they won that 4-game losing streak, he was like, listen, I'm not going to tell this shit again. Like, we're going to fucking win. Like, he had
to carry the team at one point. And
he had to draw, 50 just to win that one game. Because that's when Scottie Pippen was injured.
And, again, it doesn't hold back. It shows you...
It shows Jordan fighting with players.
During practice.
I think he punched Steve
Kerr. I hope they get into that. I'm sure that's going to happen.
They're going to show it.
Yeah, they're going to get into it.
Because I think that happened that
was probably that season, yeah.
He punched Steve Kerr. Like,
yeah, Steve Kerr's in this too. And Steve Kerr looks the same when he was young. He talks the same. Yeah, you know. I was like, oh my god,
the guy has like 10 rings.
He was in that team. He's the coach and in two of the best teams of all time in the NBA.
I was like, how many rings does he have total? Like, no, but he doesn't have 6 though from the Bulls though, right?
No, I don't know. Maybe like 2 or 3. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But he has like at least.
Dude, he was in 2 of the top teams of all time in the NBA: the Chicago Bulls and the Warriors. He coached the Warriors, but that's amazing. What a resume.
Even though the Warriors were, obviously the Bulls team is way better than the Warriors.
Yeah, they won 5. You know,
they won 6.
6. I got it.
3-peated. It's fucking
twice, I think. Yeah, twice.
Yeah. Do you know what it is to retire early, play baseball, come back, and you 3-peat again like a nothing?
Boss move.
Dude, like that guy, smoke your little cigar, drink whiskey.
Call it a night.
Dude,
Call it a night.
Go play your golf. That's a boss move. Man. That guy's that's badass.
That's crazy.
The closest thing to Jordan is Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe was 5. He had the same mentality.
The source Jordan was saying that he'll call him at 3 a.m, talking about his one move, and then
and he got 5. He almost got that one more. I think they lost to the Celtics that one year, and
he almost had that.
It was
6.
close.
He almost tied him.
But he had the same mentality. He had that same mentality.
Win. But players now, I'm gonna tank. I'm gonna tank just to get a better draft pick.
Yeah, it's. I can't wait. I want to see more. I want to see more. I think it's on Sundays.
Because look at the Hawks. Look at Trae Young. He's like, you're wasting your career there.
He's still young.
But just no one.
It's different. It's a little different.
I don't know. You just look at these.
It's
teams.
every Sunday or Monday that this comes out.
No. Well,
Sunday or Monday, but it's on ESPN. Anything else? It's a great fucking show. It's a great show.
I wish the NBA was like that now. You know,
I know. We should watch clips. We should watch clips.
I never forget that one clip of Shaq. He did a nasty spin move, and the guy dunked him, put his nuts on his face, and pushed him.
He put a sack on his face.
Dude, and he pushed him. Then he said, "Ooh, ooh," and then the guy threw the ball at his head.
That's so disrespectful.
The guy threw the ball. He was like, "Fuck you."
That's so disrespectful.
Dude, I was. I never the Pistons, the Bad Boys Pistons.
Yeah, that was just brutal.
And Reggie Miller, doing the choking thing,
That's just so brutal. I'm sorry, but if I got dunked on by Shaq,
you know who said the same thing was Ray Allen. Ray Allen, when he hit that game-winning shot in the final with the Heat, he said that he was pissed off because everyone quit. Everyone was counting us out. He said the game is not over till it's over.
Fans were leaving. Bastards.
And dude,
you fake fans.
And they know what was trending was what was the greatest shot in the finals history? Everyone said the Ray Allen shot because if Ray Allen misses that shot, LeBron doesn't win a ring. If Kyrie misses his shot, LeBron doesn't win that ring, LeBron will be 1-8. LeBron will literally be 1-8 if Ray Allen and Kyrie don't hit those 2 shots.
It sucks because this year I think he had a chance.
He did.
God damn.
But you know
he's gonna solve this virus by himself.
But he's like, fuck it.
He's in the lab right now.
With his glasses, he wears those weird glasses that have like no lens.
Yeah, he's finding out right now.
But
that sucks.
Yeah, but he's crazy because then you look like LeBron goes to 8 straight finals, 8.
It's
No, but it's crazy because like people go their whole career not even going once.
Oh yeah, no.
And LeBron goes it's 8.
Yeah.
Man, he can literally be like if you won all those years.
I know.
He could have literally he could have.
I want to watch clips now when we get home. Just old school. I'm sorry, but if I got dunked on by Shaq and his sack was on my face and I just check me out of the game. Just check me out. I wouldn't even. Just check me out, coach.
I'll be embarrassed.
I'll sub myself out.
Yeah, you just sit.
That's.
To imagine guarding Shaq, man. Yeah, because Shaq, he will
strong.
elbow you.
Yeah.
He'll get the ball, and hit you in the rib, and then just dunk on you.
He had a knife on his. And just dunked.
You're like bleeding out. He's like. Dude, but I just watched like that clip that showed Scottie Pippen. People were talking about that clip, like Scottie Pippen fast break. Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
And he teabagged him midair.
Yeah,
he was like, oh.
I love it. Man. It's great. It's a great series.
You don't get that now.
Check it out. It's only 2 episodes. The only 2 episodes are out right now.
Get that now. You got these little.
It obviously gets Joshua a little bit mad
because that's NBA fun. Yeah. That's what you want to see.
It's entertaining.
The best of the best going at it. The James Harden. Mike.
It's an actual.
Like he's not. You're not bleeding. You're fine. Stop being a bitch. Take the fucking hit. Then coach, I can't play back to back. You remember the Pelicans coach went off. He's like, he's 18 years old. He can play it back to back. He'll be fine.
So stupid.
Like, do you think he can play a back to back game?
Yeah, I think he can.
He's 18 years old. Like, he'll be fine. Yeah, obviously, those players have shorter careers because they bang up their body.
But the league is just different now, too, though.
It's soft.
Yeah, so you last longer.
It's soft.
LeBron spends like millions of dollars on his body.
Yeah, but think about it.
He has aliens come down.
Yeah, but the reason why they're saying he's able to play now is because in his earlier days he was load management. He was doing that before. In his earlier career, even when he was in the Cavs, he was doing that. He was doing load management.
That's true.
So that's why he was able to play longer. If he played 82 every year, like all the greats, like honestly, yeah, like the only time they missed was when they were injured, when they broke something. But if they're fine, they're gonna play.
Yeah, that's true.
But players now, they get a little sprain on their nutsack and I can't play.
That sounds painful.
Or I don't know.
Oh my god, my balls.
Or they get a bruise on their ass cheek and they can't play.
I don't know.
Dwight Howard, he had a butt injury.
Butt surgery.
But dude, I don't know what the fuck. Someone tear him a new one now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Dwight Howard's butt surgery.
He got destroyed. Superman got spread open.
All right, guys. That's our. Even though we kind of went off, but Last Dance, episodes 1 and 2, great so far on ESPN. Check it out. That's pretty much it for us on that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And definitely let us know if you do watch the show. Let us know if you like it or not. I don't see how you wouldn't like it if you're like an NBA fan and Michael Jordan fan.
I wish they started doing that more often. Like, and not even just in basketball. Like,
just cool documentaries.
Just like in sports, like those top teams, like that just win so much.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots.
Yeah.
You do something like
how
Patriots,
they cheated and
stuff. How they cheat and all that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You see him like pumping air out of the balls. He's like, fuck.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 episodes. We did them separately, back to back. Hope you enjoyed them. If you guys are listening, thank you as always for listening. And if you're watching, feel free to like, subscribe. It helps the channel, and you'll be notified anytime we have a new video up. And it's a great time right now to support. We always appreciate it.
Now, support us now.
Support. I know you have nothing to do. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And have a good one. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Stay sexy.